what is going on, everybody? So today I'm here with a few projects I'm really bullish on during this bearish sort of market, and pretty much I'm going to go over the reasons why I'm bullish on it, and it's as simple as that. And first of all, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy these projects. I'm just simply explaining why I am kind of invested in them, why I like them, and why I think these things can make a good profit later on in the future. And to be fair, I do own two of these NFTs of the three products I'm going to mention, but I'm not here trying to pump my bag, not at all. I'm simply explaining why I bought in and why I'm holding. Simple as that. Again, not trying to pump my bags or nothing. Not like this video is going to get 1 million views or nothing like that. So without further ado, let's go on and get into this. If you could subscribe as well and like the video, that'd be totally awesome. If not, perfectly fine. New channel, so it helps out a ton. Now let's get into this. So the first project we're going to talk about here is Antonym. And we can see right here that a 0.29 floor price. So that's really close to mint price. This project might have a bad taste in your mouth if you minted and now you see it's back down to 0.29 when the all-time high was, chilling at like 2, and it just came crashing down. There's sales above 2 and whatnot, but mint day, if you guys were there for that tragedy, the floor just dumped. They started up at above 2 and it just crashed. The Dutch auction went to 0.3 ETH. So that's crazy. So, but anyways, besides the fact, 0.29 floor price, so it's really low, great entry point. It hovers between high 0.2 and low 0.3 for the floor price. So I think there's good resistance there around the 0.3 range. So I don't see it going too far below 0.3 at all. If it gets towards the mid 0.2, I think it's definitely a steal, but that's my entry point below 0.3. That's where I definitely recommend it. And we're kind of there right now. Sometimes, like I said, if it dips to that mid 0.2, I think that's a good pickup. But anyways, reveal date, we had up to 2,400 listings, and every single day I checked on Antonym, them listings went down and down and down. So there's definitely slow buying pressure during this bearish market, which is the first reason why I'm bullish. Out of the 8,888 collectibles they have, there's 1,100 listed. So that's about an eighth of the project that's listed. And like I said, there's been buying pressure. It's definitely slow, especially in this market right now, but there's some sweeps here we can see. So, a lot of these names just getting more and more. And I'm sure a lot are collecting for the phygital. And if you don't know what the phygitals are, simply right here, it's a limited edition designer art toy. So it's going to be a physical Antonym that you could just have on your desk. But if you have 4 of these Antonym NFTs, you can get a 2-foot size little Antonym thing. And if you have 20, I think it is, you hold 20, which is a lot, but if you hold 20, then you get a 5-foot statue Antonym. And if you hold 1, you can just get a 6-inch figure. So I feel like when they announce more information about that stuff, this floor should pump. So if you're looking for a quick flip, you don't want to hold this forever, which I'm totally bullish on the team long term. I think and his team could really pull off some good collabs in the future. I think they could really make a big stand up in the physical world, which is what we're literally right here. They say they want to bridge that gap between digital and physical goods. So I'm bullish on that, but might look to flip when these phygitals. I think that's the biggest thing we need to look at here in terms of flipping is when these phygitals come out, because we're really low right here. Supply's all right, but like I said, it's diminishing every single day. That listing is getting lower and lower. So I feel like when they announce some good news, we can see a good pump in the floor price here, and it's fairly thin, to be honest, too. So if there's good news or they announce stuff about the phygitals, this thing looks sick. What the heck? Anyways, if they announce something about the phygitals, I can see this floor going crazy. 0.4, a little thick there, but once you get past that, the floor just goes right up again. So if you're looking in terms of just holding for a little bit and flipping, that's the target. Selling on that phygital news. At least that is my guess. So that's kind of the reason why I'm bullish on Antonym. They have a good team. The art's just sick. They have good buying pressure. Like I said, these listings have gone down every single day. So I can definitely see this being a nice little maybe, depending on when they announce this information. Who knows? It could be short, mid. I doubt long term, but it could be a good long term hold. Like I said, in my opinion, I think they're bringing some good stuff for this project in the future. I'm bullish on their team, but in shorts of midtermish, I think you should flip on the phygital news. So that's that for Antonym. All right, and for our second project, we have Sherbet. So you guys might have heard about this. They received a lot of FUD ever since their casino was delayed, and then the casino came out. There were like airdrop problems, stuff wrong with like their contract for their token or whatever, stuff happening everywhere. It was kind of a bad play on them, but there's 7,777 of these, and if we do go here, the floor dropped from like, they were around 0.25 was like their all-time high. 0.2 was kind of the average before their casino kind of came out. They dumped a little bit when the casino was delayed, and then they kind of just started crashing and crashing. But I like buying on the FUD, and looking right here at a 0.04 floor price, I think is still like a good investment. It's only a small entry point, and occasionally you can get some 0.03, for the people that just like want to get rid of it and get rid of it forever. But look at here, there's only 453 items in the buy now that are actually listed. That's not that many for a 7,777 collection. I don't know. I think after a good pump, let me check, even to 0.1, it's only 182. So that's not even like, that horrible, to be honest. I feel like these things could definitely get swept up if this casino ends up doing really good in the future. I'm bullish on the team. They've been working hard ever since their floor price dropped all the way to 0.01 way back, like weeks ago, and they worked their way up to, like I said, above 0.2. Casino failed. They kind of rushed it, released it too early. It wasn't ready. Maybe they didn't want to delay it anymore, so they released it with all these problems, and now they're working on them. But I think with some good news, we can see this project just pump and pump even more, especially when this casino is 100% ready to be used. So I think right now it could be a good steal. Just pick a one and see where it goes if you have this 0.04 lying around or whatever. So again, non-financial advice for this video, but like I said, there's not many listed, so even though the floor price is really low, we can still see a nice little pump if there's some really good news that comes out. So do what you want. Again, do your own research, of course. This is not financial advice, but this is just me and what I know about these projects. This team, I've heard people saying, oh, they're a little unprofessional, but I know they delivered a lot when trying to build this casino, and I doubt they're just going to give up on it like that. So I am bullish on this project. I do not have one of these at the moment. I sold before this casino came out, but I am probably going to look to re-enter into this project. And lastly, here we have the Littles, which I do own one of these NFTs. I bought it back at 0.6, so I bought really high up, but I'm okay with that because I'm holding this NFT for long term. The main thing I'm kind of holding for is this arcade that they still have rumored to come out, where they had this collab with the Kaiju Kings, Sup Ducks, and two other pretty big name projects that you guys probably saw a tweet for a while back. Like I said, they're down to 0.34. I don't see them going too much lower than this. They probably won't dip anything below 0.3. That's my guess. The listings, there's only 731 of them for a 10K collection, so that's still under 10% listed, which I think is still really, really good. And if you look, again, good news, this floor could pump like crazy. Floor is 0.34, but in no time, this thing could literally hit 0.5. So if you're looking in terms of just holding for a short or mid-term, if they release just a little bit of good information, you can see this floor probably pump pretty good. And you can make your flip there. But I'm still, like I said, bullish on this project long term. I believe in Will and what he has going for this project. Although it's taking it kind of a while to get this news out of him and to get stuff going for this project, they do have some good stuff coming up. So at least a lot of people believe that. And like I said, that arcade that is to come out in the future, that's what's really going to be one of the biggest things for this project. So you can do your own research on this too, of course, but like I said, I'm bullish on Will and this arcade that's coming out in the future, all these collabs they're going to have behind the scenes, this and that. Such a good community as well. So much good stuff in the future. I know Will's going to produce and provide so much value to this project. So, and again, if you're looking just for a quick short midterm hold here, just one bit of good information could make this floor pump easy, you know? So not sure what that information could be, but whatever it may be, I can see a good pump in floor price and you can look to flip there. So again, this is all not financial advice, everybody, so take it just into consideration. Always do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. I hope this video helps you guys, and these are just kind of, like I said, some projects I am kind of looking to pick up over this sort of bearish market that we're having right now. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you could, it helped me out so much if you could subscribe, drop a like on the video, comment anything down below that you need to comment, this and that, and that's it. Peace out, everybody.